ठीक है चल I just finished and I've joined.
The operation on little Vasudev went well. But hours later, it's not just his mum who's worried. Later in ICU, his vital signs took a turn for the worse.
He did have a bit of atropine, remember, not so long ago.
His heart rate raced, and his brain was being starved of oxygen.
No, but he shouldn't be that tight on his left side. Ashish, you've got a real emergency here. You've really got to treat him urgently. She doesn't quite appreciate it. He's having a hypothalamic crisis. He's tachycardic. Yeah. No, the whole thing, he's in status. Look, he's gone back into status. So you need to reverse that. He needs some intravenous.
मेरी बात करा दी
हेलो
240 तक जा रहा है हार्ट रेट टैकिपनिया भी बहुत हो रहा है उसको
not good.
हाँ 103 है फीवर
The worst thing about it is surrounded by incompetence. Female doctor thinks she knows everything. Oh, this is normal after general anaesthetics. Not normal. He's having what we call a hypothalamic crisis because we operated in the third ventricle. So they get this autonomic overreactivity. They become tachycardic, hyperventilate, high blood pressure. And the only way you can treat it is by sedating them, paralysing them, taking over their functions, and completely snowing them. She doesn't. She had no idea. She had no idea. But Ashish has not been assertive enough. He kept saying, what do you think? It's bad because if they stay in that state for too long, they're not perfusing their brain well, and they start getting multiple strokes, so they never wake up.
It was heartbreaking watching the plight of that young 2-year-old boy in that Indian hospital.
Yeah.
He died.
Yes.
How did that affect you?
Well, they all affect me. There's some saying about how every surgeon has a graveyard in their mind that they go back to occasionally, and I'll never forget that little boy, and I'll never forget the potential life that he could have led and the contribution he could have made to a community or to society. So he'll always have a place in my mind, and I'll always think about him. But I guess I have...
Was that surgery right, though? I mean, you said when we were there that was among the most aggressive tumours that you'd seen.
Yeah, I endorsed that surgery, and then he got a complication. So you need some immediate treatment, not midazolam, but you want to give him some Valium now, get rid of the status. That's the first thing you need to do. The next thing you need to do is get his temperature down, that's Panadol. The next thing you got to do is make sure he's not agitated because of the tube, so give him sedation. So he developed a thing called autonomic storming. I recognised it. I said that the following things should be done to avoid it, and they weren't done.
But you had to step away from it.
I had to step away. It wasn't my patient. I was not the boss. I didn't have privileges at the hospital, so I couldn't say anything.
You were very frustrated there.
That was so frustrating. Yeah, because I know I could have, well, I don't know, but I think I could have avoided that terrible outcome. Because he died of brain hypoxia. He didn't die of any other complication. There's no blood clot. The surgeon did a beautiful job. The tumour was gone. He died because his brain was starved of oxygen, because he wasn't given oxygen, he wasn't ventilated, he wasn't paralysed, and they didn't avoid that autonomic storming.
But you couldn't step in and force that?
No. And if it wasn't for a particular negative article in the media that would not have been the case. I would have had privileges there and I would have been able to call the shots. So there's one case of, I believe, thousands of cases of death because of what's happened to me in the media. I thought we were going to just talk about Charlie Thayer, the great guy. I just thought it'd be good if we didn't have to bring up, the past.
Well, I've got to ask you the questions.
Yeah, but I didn't want you to.